Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If it's your first time to be here, my name is Michelle, and in this YouTube channel I share content about healthcare setting or nursing, lifestyle, beauty. So if those are the topics you are interested in, feel free to hang around, and if you've been here before, thank you so much for coming back. So in today's video I would like to share a story. Some few times ago I went to work in a nursing home, and I met a guy, and this guy shared a story with me that I would like to share with you people as well. It was about an accident that one of the employee had a few times ago. Basically, it was a lady, and she was working in this nursing home. She got sponsorship, and one day by working she just fell. So obviously she's been brought to the hospital, and she found herself that she fractured her leg, so she needed to be off for some time. So now she contacted the nursing home to say that what's gonna happen, and now that she's gonna be off for a while. And the nursing home just said that, oh, they can't do anything about it, although it's an accident that happened at work. She should have been more careful, since she did not pay attention the way she was doing stuff. They can't do anything about it. I said, oh, that is really sad. So you don't prevent accident. Accident can come anytime. So I asked the guy, did the lady have like a union in place? He told me, oh, I don't know. What do you mean? I said, what do I mean? What? Did the lady have, like, I don't know, a Unison or a Royal College of Nursing Unison, union in place? And the guy told me, I don't think so, but can you explain me what it is? I said, oh, so you don't know what is a union? Basically, the guy himself did not have an idea what a union was, and it made me understand that the lady doesn't have any union in place, and now she's off and she doesn't get any pay, and basically the nursing home are not taking any responsibility for having an accident at work. So first of all, I'm guessing they don't know what is a union because they are new in the country. So a union basically is a trade organization that offer legal advice or legal support. Basically, those are the people that in case you have any problem with your employer, they can offer support. So myself, I will never work one shift without a union, because an employer can mess you around. So what the unions do is that they make sure that your rights are protected, and no employer can like mess around. In fact, if you go around of any nursing or any person working in a hospital, you will always, especially if they've been here longer, you will always find out that they have a union. So please, if you just came in the country and you're working in a nursing home, or you're working in a hospital, or you're working in a hospital or any organization, it doesn't have to be in the healthcare setting. It can be in a school, it can be anywhere. You need a union, because a union will make sure that you get the right treatment, because they know the law, and even the employer, as soon you mention a union, they know that they can't mess around with you. So if you just came into the country, if you see this video, please register with you. When I'm talking about healthcare, the first thing I'm thinking is like Unison or Royal College of Nursing. And you can be a student, you can be medical staff, you can be a nursing staff, like you can be a carer, a nurse, a doctor. Anybody can register with a union, but it's really important, because sometimes you don't know everything. Most of the time you don't know how the law is. Even myself, that I've been living in this country for so long, a lot of the time I don't know if this situation happened, how can I move around, how can I defend myself? So that's why the union need to be in place, in order if anything happen, you can just call them and they will offer you the support you need. So this is not the first time I meet someone working in a nursing home without a union. It's not the first time, it's not the second time. Even few months ago, I met like 3 or 4 people, Africans who just came into the country, just start to work, and they don't even have a clue about what does it mean having a union in place, and they don't even know that there is something called union. So it's really important to spread out this, because I am tired to meet people, and when I meet a person who just came in the country, my first question is, do you have a union in place? And 100% of the time they will tell me, I don't know what you are talking about. I went on so many care home, and that is care home, sorry, and that is the first thing, especially people coming from Africa. Here is a different world, so you need to update yourself, and the way you can update yourself is like to talk to people that has been here before you, to inform yourself, and to approach people, because a lot of the time I am the one who approach people and like to try to chat with them and try to give them as much information as possible. So because I'm talking about health, the health setting is a very delicate and very peculiar, and like it's a nice place to work in, but you need to protect yourself, and you need to do the right stuff, and doing the right stuff means that before even starting the first shift, you need to have a union in place. That is it, because people that has been here before, you will never see them working without a union, because they know what does it mean having a union in place. They know. So even the employer, when he hear that, oh, I'm going to contact my union, he know that he need to act by the law. Because look at now, this care home that is saying no, we can't do anything because you needed to be careful. I mean, how can you like guess that you will have an accident in like 2 or 3 minutes? You can like minimize the risk, but you can't just prevent them 100%. So that is the first topic I wanted to share. And the second topic I wanted to share is about like insurance. Usually in private setting like care home or nursing home, if you are sick if you are long-term sick, if you have like an illness and you're gonna be off for a long time, you won't get paid. For example, in the NHS, if you've been working for long enough, like more than 1 or 2 or 3 years, you're gonna get paid for sometimes your full wage. But for private organization, it doesn't work that way. And especially if you are new in the country, try to find at least an insurance in place that can guarantee that maybe not the first month, but if you are off for more than a month, at least you get something out of it. Because try to live on £100. I don't know if it's a month statutory sick pay. I think that it's £100 or less. It's even less than like £100. I don't know if it's monthly or weekly, but regardless, I'm sure that won't pay all your bills. So 2 things are important, especially when you work in a private organization. You need to have your union, and having your union, you just need to Google like nursing union. You Google it, you find it, and it's so easy. You fill up, and after that, you need to pay. But trust me, it's based on your salary. So compared to what you receive by being on a union, that money that you need to pay for membership is nothing. And even for Unison, it's nothing. And even protective, like protective income insurance, I'm sure that 2 shifts will cover you the full membership for a year. So that means that you don't need to be worried about. Because even I knew one of my colleagues that agency has a nurse. She does only agency. She doesn't do like, she's not permanent in the NHS, because if you're permanent in the NHS and you've been working long enough, NHS, when you are off, you will have your full salary. That is the advantage of working in the NHS. But if you work for a private organization or for an agency, you won't get that. That's why you need to have like an insurance in place as well. So I was saying that this is my colleague. She had an accident at work, and guess what? Obviously, the agency won't pay you for that, because with the one of the disadvantages about working for an agency is when you are sick, you don't get paid. If you are from long sick pay, if you're sick for long time, you don't get paid. So basically, this my colleague, she's off, and guess what? She doesn't have any insurance in place, and she doesn't have any money, and that's why it's really important. And guess what? When she came back to work, the first thing, even before coming back to work, she got herself an insurance, because these agencies, nothing is guaranteed. Like nothing. It can end up like from one day to another day, everything is finished. So it's a hard one. I can usually I use agency to top up my wage, but I can't work only for agency, because I think that the risks are too much. You can find yourself from one day to another day not having any shift. So that's not for me. But I do understand that it worked for some other people, but please do the right thing. And another thing I would like to discuss, I feel like even at work, that is the feeling I have, especially among us Africans. Why do we try to collaborate in between us? Like the way I see Chinese or Indian or Pakistani people, they are doing it. Why we can't be, there's no that togetherness? Why? Because every time that even at work, when I try to approach someone just to try to like have a conversation and try to be helpful, and I have the impression like they're very suspicious. They think they, I mean, it's really sad, because like I've been in the country for long, and sometimes even I try to approach people to see if everything is okay and if they know how the place works, especially the health setting, just to give them a hand. But sometimes I see them that they are very cold, and like I wish that as Africa we can help each other. We can like share our knowledge and like be like nice, because a lot of the time we are really bad among each other, which is really sad. How are we going to grow? How are we going to be better in this society if we are not ready to help among ourselves? Like, did you see Indian people? Did you see Pakistani and like Indian? They are more like friendly. They help each other, and that's what I'm dreaming has like black minority. That's what I would like for our society and for our community as well. I want to see that like togetherness, and I want to see like that being friendly. And sometimes I don't see that, and that make me really sad. So I hope that will help, and that I hope that will help people to be a bit more open, to be ready to share our knowledge. Because what is the point of having a good knowledge if you are not able to share that with other people? It doesn't make sense. If you have a key that can help other people, why not sharing it? So that's what I would like to end up this video. I hope that you enjoy the content, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.